Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Friday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. I'm going to be looking at all the games that's going on today. I'm going to be looking at all the NBA games and all the NHL games. Well, not all the NHL games, but I got 2 player props in the NHL that I like to get you on top. And I got a few player props in the NBA to get us paid. All right. Now, look, man. But before we do that, let me know, man, what's you guys' song of the day? I need something to play today. Man, I woke up saying, man, I'm on some Red Hot Chili Peppers today, man. That's what I'm playing, man. So let's go ahead, man. That's what I'm playing. That was the first song that came on my little Alexa this morning. Now let's go ahead and get it hot for you guys today. All right. First player prop that I like. All right. I'm going to be looking at the Miami Heat. All right, who you liking this one? Give me Jimmy Butler, a.k.a. Jimmy Buckets. I'm taking him over 21 points, okay? Hitting out a 60% clip. Matchup, I like it. He's taking on the Pelicans. Pelicans going to be playing on a back-to-back. I look for Butler to go for 28 points in this game. Then I'm doubling up. I'm taking him over 4.5 rebounds, hitting at an 80% clip. This is just crazy, man. He usually averages 6.5 rebounds, and that's always what his prop is at. Now it's all the way to 4.5. I got to take it on that. Player prop number 2. I'm going to be looking at the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on Milwaukee Bucks. I like Karl Anthony Towns over 21 points, hitting at a 60% clip. Player prop number 3. Let's go on over to Portland, man. I'm taking the Portland Trailblazers. Who? Anthony Simons. I'm taking them over 24 points, okay? Hitting at a 60% clip. Going to be taking on the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets playing on a back-to-back. You know how it goes sometimes out there, man. When you're on that second leg, are you really trying to play that defense? Or are you just trying to, get what you can and, get some rest on the bench? So I'm taking Anthony Simons over 24 points, hitting at a 60% clip. Then I'm going on over to the Charlotte Hornets, okay? I'm taking Miles Bridges over 22.5 points, man. Really like this player prop, man. Going to be taking on the Golden State Warriors, and the Golden State Warriors is a team that's going to allow anybody on the opposing team who feels that they're a star to go out there and give them that star treatment and try to put up points. What do I mean by that is, when you're a star playing the Golden State Warriors, you want to show them dudes, hey, man, look, I could put up 20-something points, too. Get me on your team in a couple of years or two. It seems like in this audition, you play the Golden State Warriors, hey, look, man, I could score 2. They get D'Angelo Russell. I could score 2. They get Kevin Durant. I could score 2. They done got everybody that they needed at the time, DeMarcus Cousins and so forth, man. All right, next player prop that I like, I'm looking at the Minnesota Timberwolves, my guy, Anthony Edwards, the Ant-Man. I'm taking him over 27 points, hitting at a 60% clip. He's going to be taking on the Milwaukee Bucks, and you already know how that goes. The Bucks ain't playing no defense. Then I'm doubling up. I'm taking Anthony Edwards over 5.5 rebounds, hitting at a 60% clip as well. The betting tools are in line with my decision. If you played this prop 3 out of his last 5 times, you came out on top. Then Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry, I'm looking at him over 5.5 assists, hitting at an 80% clip. Gave him out last time on the prop shop, over 5.5 assists. He had 8 last game. Yeah, man. So look for him to go over 5.5 assists, taking on the Charlotte Hornets. And last but not least, the Los Angeles Lakers. Who you looking at? LeBron James. Taking LeBron James over 24 points, hitting out 60% clip. The guy chose to sit out yesterday against the Golden State Warriors, and they got embarrassed. I think they lost by like 20, right? But just before that, he was playing fine in the All-Star game. Now you want to suit up against the Spurs? Against the Spurs? What are we doing here? But oh well, man. I know he ain't going out like that. I'm taking him over 24.5 points, and I actually think the Spurs are going to cover that points. The Spurs are coming on a back-to-back against the Kings in a game that I thought they were going to cover that 9.5 points, and they covered it. They lost by 5. All right, now look, let's head on over to the ice. Who we shopping for today? I like Evan Bouchard. I'm taking him over 2.5 shots on goal, okay? Edmonton Oilers going to be taking on the Wild. This is hitting at an 80% clip. 80% clip, 4 out of his last 5 times we played this prop, he came out on top. Then, I'm looking at the Chicago Blackhawks. My guy, one of my favorite players, Connor Bedard. I'm taking him over 2.5 shots on goal, hitting at a 60% clip. Yep, gave him out last time on the prop shop, and the guy had 1 shot on goal, but he had a goal. Like, I'm going to just be honest with you guys. Same thing. It's way too low not to go. 2.5 shots on goal for Connor Bedard. I would damn near bet that blindly, depending on the matchup. But this is a matchup I got to take, so I'm taking him over 2.5 shots on goal. All right, now look, if you guys want to see what I'm betting on, My best bets for the day, my best bets for the week, and my best bets on UFC, Bellator, PFL. Head on over to the site Pick Dawgz, man. We got it all up there for you. I got my UFC rundown video out. And hey, man, we plan on smacking the books on the UFC Mexico card. All right, now look. It's time for the recap time. We're taking Jimmy Butler over 21 points. We're taking Towns over 21 points. Simons over 24 points. We're taking Bridges over 22.5. Edwards over 27. Curry over 5.5 assists. LeBron over 24 points. Bouchard over 2.5 shots on goal. Bedard over 2.5 shots on goal. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. Let me know what you guys are betting on so we can get some money today, okay? Let me know your best play in the comments below so we can get paid. Hit that like button and subscribe.